Welcome everyone to another episode of YouTube on Discord. We have the Houston Texans take on Los Angeles Rams at 4:25 p.m. in the afternoon at SoFi Stadium. So let's get to the matchups. So the top three players for the Houston Texans is left edge W. Anderson Jr., cornerback D. Strangley Jr., and right edge D. Hunter. For the Los Angeles Rams, wide receiver P. Nakua, something else like that. Quarterback Matt Stafford, and wide receiver D. Adams. So let's look at the injury reports. So Houston Texans have 10 injuries. So let's go look at them. Strong safety Jay Ward. Halfback Jay Mixon. Halfback Nick Chum. Wide receiver B. Burrows. Cornerback Jay Smith. Defense tackle K. Hamilton. Tight end H. Brandt. Right edge D. Taylor. Tight end B. Jordan. And cornerback Jay Prete. And Los Angeles Rams have 5 injuries out. Right tackle R. Haverstein. Cornerback A. Weatherspoon. Wide receiver A. T. Aroyd. Strong safety Q. Lake. Right edge K. Thomas. And let's get into the game and see you in after the game.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Los Angeles Rams. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason, it's all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
Truly one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league, who's willing to do whatever it takes to win and plays through a lot of adversity and continues to do it at a high level in his high 30s, trying to make another run to the Super Bowl here in his 17th season.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a couple.
At the 30-yard line.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. To the right side, that's Whittington. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week 1, guys still have to practice. They still have to train, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Here's Smith to return it. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Texans will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And there's no doubt about the talent that we see from C.J. Stroud. We've watched it develop in his first 2 years in the league. But the best way quarterbacks are graded is winning. He's out there trying to win his 3rd division championship in as many years.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And Stroud now to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Texans first down.
Stroud sets up the play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stroud off the play fake. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Play action. Stroud now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
All right.
Marks now on 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Let's go. Ready, what's up?
Stroud going to give the marks. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jaden Higgins with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Rams, nothing.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown.
Fairbairn at the kickoff.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. This one swung out to Williams. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Stafford. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much.
It's
3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Stafford now to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. Stroud working out of the gun. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as they drew it up in practice.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Here's Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And oh, it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to
Stroud to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Now a former kicker at nearby UCLA, Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. And Fairbairn missed it. He pulled it left. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Trying to build on that opening drive touchdown, but the drive stalls out. And then you get the missed field goal here, so they wind up with nothing to show from drive number 2.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Here's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Houston set to take over. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Stroud looking to throw. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
First down.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line.
17 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Now Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
A loss of 3 yards.
Byron Young.
2nd down.
Able to get him for a loss of about 3.
All right.
After the sack on 1st down, Stroud. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kylie Fairbairn comes on. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that will extend their lead even further. So he missed his 1st attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. L.A. set to take over again on offense. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
For a Rams 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, Stafford. A short one there, caught by Likely. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A gain of 2.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now Stafford. And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's Ethan Evans now.
For the Rams.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense set to regain possession. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Sean McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision to reach for the red flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Stroud. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Tommy Townsend in punt formation.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him as it is. This will go as a 19-yard return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Caught left side, Williams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep in, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A 7-yard gain. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard
Throwing
line.
is Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. A short one there, caught by Likely. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Third and 9 here. Now Stafford. What a reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line. And now out comes Houston. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Oh, and that is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. Okay.
Looking to throw. Stroud. This is caught by Dare Ogunbowale. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down.
Here we go.
They run straight ahead with Marks. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
2 yards.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone feeling their...
Welcome everyone. It's time to end up for first quarter, and the score is Houston Texans 10, Los Angeles Rams 3, and let's get to the second quarter.
gaps.
10 3-yard score after one here on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Play action. Here's Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. That's some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down, Texans.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
All right.
Up the middle, it's Marks. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
On the quick, right? 18.
Again, it's Marks. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Byron Young there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18. Let's hit.
Stroud sets up the play action. And that is incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
18. Let's hit.
And Stroud now to throw. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And able to get this out to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Play action. Stafford. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 30-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Stafford. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Ethan Evans on now to punt.
For the Rams.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Houston's offense taking over again.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Handoff here to Ogunbowale. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yards on the punt there. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
The slot man in motion right.
And they'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
That'll give him 8 that time. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now it's Stafford.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Rams first down.
Ready.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Corum now on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
250.
Here's Stafford. Complete to Likely. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kyron Williams punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams have cut it back within a score.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he puts it through to within 3. It's 13-10.
Makes the score Texans.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Fair catch.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 40-yard line.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
A 7-yard
2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A gain of 6. And the Rams 1st down.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles, rolling the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Daniil Hunter in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 and what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. They're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Set, BCB. 280.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line.
That's good for a Rams.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the 1st down.
Here's Stafford. Pass complete there to the clear. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken the lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Rams.
A 10-play drive that time.
Texans
and the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Texans take over.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, 18.
Stroud looking to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Again, it's Stroud. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Stroud. And this all incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. So an interesting decision at this stage of the game to go for it. You think maybe that missed field goal earlier had anything to do with it?
If it did, I'm really surprised, because usually one miss is not enough to alter your game plan. My only thought is maybe he got hurt, or maybe they just understand that it's not his day for some other reason we don't know right now. But in general situations, you run him back out there and let him have another chance.
Now Stafford. He hits Adams, complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
To throw is Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Stafford now to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To the air again, Stafford. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's Smith to return it. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
All right, heading up the 2nd quarter is halftime. The score is Houston Texans 13, Los Angeles Rams 17.
halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Complete to Nico Collins. A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans first down.
Stroud sets up the play action. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. Open man is Collins. He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Play action. Stroud now. Another one caught by Collins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Houston.
All right.
Play action. Here's Stroud. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and he takes away what could have been a touchdown.
All right.
The handoff, it's Marks. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Stroud. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to get it back here just past the 35. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
At the 40-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Now it's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And partner, he just surpassed 60,000 career passing yards. I remember when you and I were there when he hit 50, now 60. Where does this stop.
I don't know where it stops, but how did we even calculate this one, right? Long division? New math? Using abacus?
I trusted you. You're smarter than I am.
My calculator shorted out on this one. 60,000 yards. Congratulations.
Man, has it been fun to track his career, and it continues. Now Stafford. A little short one there, caught by Likely. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28.
15 yards on the play. And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Stafford. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may be a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
No gain on the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
18-yard line.
Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's good.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. That's a jet sweep. This is Adams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Devontae Adams. His 104th career touchdown. One shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now the try here for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead out to 11. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? It's usually not by himself. It usually opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Stroud going to give to Marks. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. On first down, back to Marks. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. Now tailback Johnson. And he is going to have the Texans first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Got him, man. It's Collins complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the gun, here's Mills. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 20-yard line.
Mills now. And this one's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
McCreary on the coverage.
A run with Ogunbowale. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Now Kaimi Fairbairn out for the field goal try for the Texans. And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 2nd and 5.
The 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Back to throw, Stafford. To the right side, that's Whittington. On a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Finding Williams on the check down. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Set. 250.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That one taken in by Whittington. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
For a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Stafford. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Stafford now to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But now it's third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Now Stafford. Over the middle, he's got the hook up to Whittington. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
It's fourth down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That tackle behind the line made by Will Anderson.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Set. Number 20. Zero. Switch. Tight dog.
Stafford. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
To throw is Stafford. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here, but I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a draw. That type of a drive has to feel good, right? You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball, control the clock. But they only got 3 points out of it. So defensively, it could have been worse, right? So I give it a draw.
Nifty move. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Texans first down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started.
And third quarter is 13 Houston Texans, Los Angeles Rams 27.
in the fourth quarter.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw, Mills. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Working out of the gun, Mills. And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Complete to Nico Collins. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A handoff here to Ogunbowale. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Dare Ogunbowale taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
For the extra point.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Texans 20.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the jet sweep, here comes Puka. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
Ready. 180.
Throwing is Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or take away. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from us. I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
It's a
3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now it's Stafford. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Texans will take over. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. On a slant, here's Collins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Rush coming in, he's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On the ground, this is Williams. Got a pretty big hole as he's down about the 40. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
50-50.
Here's 2nd and 3. They run it again with Williams. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the jet sweep, here comes Puka. On this one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
And 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Slot man moves right.
250.
Stafford. They'll get this complete to Whittington. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Corum now on 1st and 10. Gets around him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal? They'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball.
That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Corum. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Play action. Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
34, Texans 20.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now 3rd down and very long. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And this one is incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Henry To'o got in there behind the line of scrimmage that time. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. In motion goes the tight end. Now Stafford. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Blake Corum, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
You're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Texans 20.
The Rams kick off. Team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Kirk, 70 yards. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead will be cut down to 14. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. There's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll run with Corm to begin the drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Ready? It's mine, you got it, mine. Waiting.
Back to throw. Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this one to Corm. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 at the Texans' 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stafford. Over the middle. That's caught by Adams. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line.
First and 10 at
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Up the middle, here's Corum. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Back to throw, Stafford. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They run straight ahead with Corum. And not a whole lot of room to operate there in the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stafford. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Back to throw. Stafford. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Corum will score. Touchdown, LA.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And here comes the Texans now. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side to Higgins. And he's free going down the left side. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Rams.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. A long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Well, we'll take it in by Adams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Rams, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.